Police on manhunt teenage girlfriend in Isutem. Traders at Ahonjo Market in the Ashanti region
record here that we will not sit down, so we will not sit down for such things to happen to us. The second, Asante.
witchcraft
here, and she said that I cut her. Ivan, and look when you're charcoal and everything, and said I'm giving your things, and you will finish there. When the book, everything,
tax
but pad is straight. Have this to go through this.
and join us with your submissions. 0204447033 as well streaming to the show.
Thank you, my brother. Vibe good. You speak to people and say, "Oh, we are."
And Brian,
You know, to be committed to do.
and at least we are excited that we have a lot of people what happens in the country.
Yeah, if you meet issue or something is happening, the concern and the sort of urgency with which they attach to it.
Well, we'll bring you the details of how we celebrated the 5-year anniversary here at CTTV. But before that, let's bring you the very first story. And the police is on a manhunt for us in Isutem in the eastern region. Let's bring you that insight.
St. Michael was accused of stabbing his multiple located when home for a brief break. The motive behind the crime remains unclear, but sources indicate that Emeka allegedly accused Abigail of having an affair with another man. After committing the act, Emeka locked the injured girl inside the shop and fled, leaving her in critical condition. Upon hearing her screams, passersby alerted the Ntutam police, who subsequently broke into the shop only to find Abigail's lifeless body lying in a pool of blood. Family members of the victim, accompanied by the police, visited the crime scene and later transported Abigail's body to the police hospital in Accra for an autopsy. Meanwhile, authorities have initiated a search operation to apprehend the suspect, who is believed to be hiding in the vicinity of Suhum.
This is a very sad one, and on the investigation bit that the authorities are conducting, the update is that the personnel from the Criminal Investigations Department, that is a CID of the Ghana Police Service, they have picked up two friends of Osei Michael, who is known as Emeka, the Baba who allegedly murdered his girlfriend at Insutem near Bonsu Junction in the Eastern Region. This is a very sad one.
So he's been arrested?
Yeah, the two friends. Yeah, I'm sure the suspect has been picked up, but two friends of the Baba, they have been picked by the Criminal Investigations Department of the Ghana Police Service. This looks like what happened in Kumasi, or in the Ashanti region, where the police officer shot his girlfriend. It's becoming one too many.
It's quite disturbing, and it takes a lot for one to move from "I love you" to
I hate you,
to have stabbed you, and or to have shot you. It's an interesting issue that we need to look at here in this country. You talk about Kumasi involving that police officer. Recently reported at Teshi,
yes,
where a man
and the wife. I think it has to be about the babies upkeeping or something.
He used a cutlass on the machete on the wife who died. Love gone wrong. To report one or two cases, and we really this man had to instill all these wounds on her, and then leaves her locked in the shop, and then he runs away.
Something wrong in there, because from the story online and also what we were told, the lady had to get her screaming, and later didn't see her anymore, so they had to go in there just to find her life.
At addressing
are provided with shelters equipped with basic amenities.
The ministry the age home. The age home. So it's there's a point that somebody don't have anybody.
Especially for older people who, unfortunately, this group seems to be excluded. Development goals aim to address multidimensional inequalities. Older people are not explicitly SDGs, protection programs for the elderly in society
Women, especially older women in rural communities, will continue to face maltreatment from community members in their old age. There's the relevant stakeholders to take in measures to ensure that. From the Northern region, Dinah Ungwan for City News.
So this is a very good initiative coming from the ministry, and it's yet to roll up the toll-free number. The women there will say saying that what they prefer to stay at their various homes, survival here and there, like what just happened.
The situation is we live in communities that knows the other person, and so don't lynch you against. Selling to you, Trader B says I'm not selling to you. That you want. And so first there's that discrimination and stigmatization. You being branded as a witch. And that is what brings their homes for persons who are battling domestic violence. And these are places that you can move to and stay there for a number of period, for a period. Women who depend on their even if the home belongs to her, she does not have the strength. Her children and her family her part. Now, if these children are not the safe of a certain life of seclusion. Secluded from society, because if so while we are looking at first walk long distances a good bet to look at the societal aspect, issues that make us brand these worked all her entire life to take care of her children, only to be branded religious issues, not only even Christians.
I just want to find be put up. I'm just the information to the rightful authorities, and NGOs and CSOs or probably benevolent individuals could help support the initiative of their names could be changed. But while we are away road, that is at Amrahian. Residents block the road in a rehabilitation. Let's bring you that inset.
City 2 years after demonstration to protest for its rehabilitation. The area Francis Xavier Susu escaped attempts by the police, but are concerned about protesting
So, completely blocked the road all the way to road. I'm back here. Deteriorated further, multiple tracks. I tried. And the recent rains have not helped matters. The journey from the Aimense junction to made the journey to be felt in the voice
at all. And change my car tires around. So nobody wants to come out now because everybody for me to stay back because
developments
is so sad. So that's
you are treated as the fact that saddens me. Few people to prosper, whilst the most of you unless they're in power. These people it's
very bumpy. Really destroys the road. And when it rains,
I vote, I don't register. The scanning. Na me have organized and me say make say kwan we send be we feel
we've done Adokweman and we've got into a
say from home ma betu ya say yeah yempi no nye e ho de an de say ne de enka me kura yanto aba foforo say ya na kwan ti me shocks name me na say acha 1 week we check one I want say boka because of Ninya, yeah. Ghana for one.
But here we were met with here Otini B stretch were in good shape. Motorists among this traffic going to a Brie or
So we are going to Kuforidia. Nobody needs. You can use this road. Just connect to a booth. It means that we are supposed to pay toll anytime we go out of our elections. You see everybody running here, putting gravels on the road, and
the Lanquantanan Municipal Assembly. An unhappy MP, Francis Ozuze, political gain.
And my very in roads was the use of the part of what we call the at the back of Tayman there is a part when it comes to Adenta West. In them, but when I came, they were all completely destroyed. I graded those areas. Last year, when government failed to respond to our demonstration, the whole of my social infrastructure fund with the support
What's the story of that demonstration 2 years on?
well 2 years on, I almost went to prison because of leading my people. I mean, the legitimate demands. I mean, 2 years down the line, I mean, there were several media propaganda about what we did. People tend to... It was a very lawful demonstration. 2 years down the line, what has government done? They've simply turned deaf ears. They have ignored. I was in court, confined to court. So it is not for want of fighting. It is not for want of lobbying. It's not for want of act of deliberate attempt. Deliberate attempt for the government to ignore Medina or to suffocate Medina such that it probably may give them a better alternative. That we are relentless. We shall our fair share